A Penobscot County Superior Court judge has rejected the Maine Department of Environmental Protection's approval of a proposed expansion of the Juniper Ridge Landfill, siding with the Penobscot Nation and Conservation Law Foundation. The ruling prevents the plan from moving forward under its current approval, which would have expanded the landfill by about 12 million cubic yards. The judge found the Maine DEP failed to consider the burden on communities already overexposed to pollution and failed to properly apply environmental justice standards, sending the decision back to the DEP for further review. Penobscot Nation Tribal Chief Kirk Francis says he hopes the ruling signals a shift toward decisions that listen more closely to Indigenous voices and consider the full picture of the harm their communities face.